I don't own the rights to the music. I don't own the rights to the music. Wow. 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 Greetings. It's me, Aliyah Kasha 444, and I'm here to do a collective message. Happy birthday to all the Cancers out there. I hope you guys are enjoying your day thus far. The only thing that I ask is that you like and share the live because it does help me out. Okay, greetings. It's me, Aliyah Kasha 444, and I'm here to do a collective message. Happy birthday to all the Cancers out there. I hope you guys are enjoying your day thus far. Only thing that I ask is that you like and share the live because it does help me out. I do have a channel song that I'm going to play in a little bit, just, when a few more people, because I don't want to have to keep replaying it, because I also have a playlist that I want to play for you guys. But I do have a song that I want to play for you guys. Take what resonate and leave it. Listen, I'm just a messenger. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's it. You can take the pieces and the bits of the message and keep it moving or not. I'm just a messenger. Wow. Okay. Now, I will say this, collective. A lot of things are changing. Okay. There's a new sheriff in town, collective. All right. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you. Okay. There's a new sheriff in town. There is a shift, a powerful shift. Okay, whether you understand it or not, whether you feel it or not, see it or not, it is happening. Things are shifting, changing of the guards. There is a new sheriff in town. Okay, reality is not what you always see, and what you always see is not always reality. Okay, and we have to always remember the promise. Okay, God said we was gonna see some things. Okay, God said we was gonna see some things. Some of us might even endure a little bit. It's like, you have the earthquakes, and you have those who only have like tremors or shocks. I've never been in an earthquake, so I don't know, but I think it's called like tremors or shocks. Okay, it's something like that. All right, God said we was going to experience that, but there is a new sheriff in town. Okay, the wheel has turned. Okay, big wheels keep on turning. Okay, but Proud Mary keeps on. Okay, that's what I heard. All right, and we are on top of the wheel now. You do have a choice. You don't have to accept it. You can stick to the old timeline, stick to what you used to, okay, operate out of fear. That is your choice, but you will fall to the waistline along with the timeline as well, okay. This is your chance to ascend. This is your chance to vindicate yourself, and not only yourself, but God, okay. I'm just a messenger for some of you guys. Now, this channel song that I have for you guys, and I love this song so much, y'all. And now that I think about it, when I go back and I listen to songs that I used to listen to as a child, it's crazy because it's like, as a child, there's no reason why certain songs we should have related to. Like, what the heck was we going through as a child for us to be able to relate to certain songs, okay? So this song is called, okay, Live and Learn by Joe Public. Okay, I love this song down so bad. Like, as a kid, like, if I could, I would have this song on repeat, but you had to do too much to have a song, come back and replay. You had to do too much. Okay, but it's called Live and Learn by Joe Public. Okay, so something could be public, something could go public exposure. Hey, Aquashell. Okay, it could be also hold on one second. Okay. All right. Let me see. Hold on one second. So a story time. Share your story. Okay. Do a story time. Share your story. All right. Speak your truth. All right. Okay. I'm just a messenger. All right. Now, collective, whatever it is. Okay, Everybody's timeline is different. Everybody's story is different. But whatever it is, when I say you're so right on the money, you're right on the money. Again, for some of you guys, like, this is a childhood song. I used to listen to the song when I was a child. Okay, so some of you guys could be an 80s baby, 89, okay, 84, 88, okay, or some of you guys could just like that era. You could like 80s, 90s music. Take a resonate and leave the rest, okay? But for some of you guys, you have been dealing with like a certain principle. That's what it is. It was a principality. Okay, you've been dealing with something demonic. It had like a demonic hold over your family. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. I am just a messenger. Okay, and I'm talking about it followed you. It seemed like it was body snatching. You like, damn, but people try to gaslight you. They try to make it seem like you were crazy. No, this, that, and the other. They could even be spreading rumors like you were crazy. You were not. You were right on the money. Okay? Heavy narcissistic vibe. And I don't really like using that word because it's so diluted, but it's true. It's like a very demonic control over your bloodline. You are genuinely, truly a curse breaker. Okay, you have broken curses that you didn't even know was on your bloodline. That's why your life was so rough. But guess what? God said they have to live and learn. You could have been the type that could have warned people like, look, I don't know what's going on myself, but all I do know is when you do me wrong, okay, God, Mother Nature, the earth do you worse. That's what I do know. So just tread lightly, okay? And they tried it anyway, so now they're going to have to live and learn. That's where wisdom comes from. It comes from experience. When you read a book, you gain knowledge. You don't gain wisdom from a book. You gain wisdom from experience. I'm just a messenger. So when you got a group of people who don't want to read, God said, my people perish for the lack of knowledge. So there's a group of people who don't want to read. And then on top of that, they don't even want to go through the training, which is experience, to gain the wisdom. The blind leading the blind. That's where that comes from. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. Okay? Buffalo, well, Brooklyn too. Okay? Brooklyn, someone name could be Brooklyn, New York, but I meant to say Buffalo, New York. It could have been up to 4 people, y'all. When I tell you they was on y'all head, it was on y'all head. For some of these, you guys, family, friends, for a lot of you guys, you're going to realize these was mentors. These was mentors that was coming after you. Excuse me, but last time I checked, you were supposed to mentor me, you know, show me the way. What are you doing here? Why are you trying to attack me? Because they did not want you to surpass them. They see the power that you have. People know you even when you don't know yourself. Okay? I told you they hunt the chosen. I'm just a messenger. Okay, we're gonna hear that one more time, then I'm gonna go to the little DJ thingy I found. Okay, they about to live and they about to learn. They about to fuck around and find out. Okay, but they do. They hunt the chosen. These people have burned their bridges. They even burned their bridges with you. Something could be very significant about a bridge. So a bridge could collapse, but it was really blown up, is what I'm hearing. A bridge can collapse, but it was really blown up. The world is a stage. Telling the truth is truly dangerous. I'm just a messenger. I don't want to be the one to tell you how it is. So living is the only way you're ever going to see. That's what he just said. Read Psalms 91. I read it every day. You've got to live and learn. Let's see. Make sure you're reading your scriptures. They do work. Oh, they work. Look, battlefield. Whether you see it or not. Spiritual warfare is real. And a lot of people perish because they don't take it serious. So they get in their heads peeled. Okay, in a spiritual warfare because they don't know what's going on. That's why you got to go within to find the kingdom. How else are you going to be able to put on the armor of God? You got to go home to get it. Yeah, Dexter's vibes. Oh my God, this go. As y'all can tell, I'm tongue twisted because this I don't like this. I don't like this. This just brought me back. So y'all, so I stayed by a 7-Eleven. They closed it down. And then the download I got about that's just a whole nother thing. Y'all gonna realize like it's people that is involved that I'm telling y'all would have never even thought. Let's say there's a certain grocery store you go to. There's a cashier that you see most often. Whole time they was a part of the whole plot of taking you out. They have on their hands. Like, nah, they wouldn't do that. Yes. Because they don't want to work as a cashier anymore. So they saw an opportunity to where they could get a big wad of money and they could quit working. They don't know you. Look, Colt, I'm just a messenger. Now back to this Dexter vibe. So there is a 7-Eleven that I used to go to. I'm talking about I can go and see the parking lot on my porch, right? So there was a guy that used to work at the 7-Eleven. And to be honest with you, I don't know this guy's name. Now, I remember everybody else's name, but for whatever reason, I know why. He told me he was a Pisces. After that, I know why. Let me stop, okay? So, and the reason why I remember that he's a Pisces because his birthday is the same as my little sister. I have a little sister and a baby sister, right? I don't know. He told me his name 1,001 times. And all I know is that he's a Pisces, right? And when I would see him, I would conversate sometimes, or this, that, and the other. But when I say this man has been stalking me, he saw me sitting on my porch one day. Sometimes he'll ride a bike and he'll stop and he'll talk to me. And I ain't think nothing of it. Like, okay, But when I say that this man is stalking, and I know he's stalking because I've seen this man numerous times in different cars, y'all. Mind you, normally he just rides a bike. Okay? But when he's stalking me, he's in the car. Now, I done seen him in 3 different cars. And I always ask God, like, where the heck is he getting these cars from? But he tell me all the time how his family, they got money or whatever the case may be. Okay? Now, and the reason why I say that this man is stalking is because this man was slowed down, y'all. And this is why I don't mess with you Pisces men. Like, he was slowed down and looked me dead in my eye. Like, I want you to see me watching you. So then when I click, because a lot of times I have headphones in. So when it's clicked, like, I know that ain't the Pisces. So I'll get up to go look, and he'll always turn which way. And I'll be like, no, that wasn't the Pisces. Sure enough, I'll say about 5 minutes later, he'll come back. And he will, I'm talking about make sure he look me dead in my face. I don't like shit like that. So you could be looking these stalkers dead in their face, like eye to eye, okay? Like, what is your problem? Like, I can't, what I'm gonna go to the police and say, yeah, well, what's his name? All I know him is Pisces, man. Like, they don't, like, look up that number, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? You're gonna start seeing these people. You going to jail, okay? You going to jail. I look like I'm by myself, but I'm not. I'm not spiritually, and I'm not naturally, okay? Just know that. You're going to look one too many times. I don't like that. It says, I'm insecure when it comes to you. So, these people that have to live and learn collective, okay, so this, I do have a new jack. It's a new jack swing medley. Okay, so when different songs pop up, if it's a message, I'll say it, okay? Hold on, what the hell is this? Hold on, we're going to start all over. I ain't know what that song was, okay? Now back to you. Whoever these people is that have to live and learn collective, they were and I just never understood it, because how can you be insecure? They're a kid. Like, they're a kid. Why is a kid making you feel insecure? Like, these were grown adults, okay? You were feeling insecure even as a kid. This is why you were treated the way you were treated. Then they try to gaslight you and make it seem like they didn't do that, or that it was normal. It was not normal, okay? Something is wrong with you, okay, for a kid to intimidate you like that. You know why? Because they knew you and all the other kids could see right through them. You know, kids, besides kids, the elderly, they on their way to the Lord. And the kids, they came from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So they are the closest. All right? So they see people for who they are. They see people outside of their skin suits. And this is why they were envious and jealous of your light. They knew at one point in time you were supposed to be the monarch of the family, and they didn't like that. They didn't want that. We have Lakshmi. I'm telling you, Lakshmi been coming out a lot. Okay, so Lakshmi is definitely protecting you. Look, gang stalking. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I be seeing this. Why they set themselves up for failure, I don't know, but another one could bite the dust. Because I've always felt like it was me against the world. I've always felt like I could whoop the world. I don't go starting stuff. I'm not no bully. And when I say whoop the world, I'm not talking about fighting. Don't be foolish. I feel like I had a God that I serve is very mighty. I feel like that. Yes. He'll tear you up. Ain't no questions about it. I've seen him do it. You see them gang stalking, they're not going to win. They can't intimidate you. They can't make you feel insecure. They can't make you feel bad or guilty. It's done. It's over with. It's a missed opportunity. Ooh, this came out yesterday. Level up. This came out yesterday. Hold on. Let me. Sometimes I gotta. Which I find interesting because I went upstairs and I grabbed 2 whole new piles. I know I don't have that many doubles. So let me see. For some of you guys, this could be over a man or over a woman. You may not even be dealing with this man or this woman anymore. But you have someone that is so bothered by you. Okay? Could be years. And they still got your name in their mouth. Like, I gave you the girl, I gave you the man. What is the problem? Because at this point, I feel like you want me. And I can't do that. Fuck I look like. I'm not desperate. You got worms, bitch. I'm cool. Alright? I'm cool. For some of you guys, this is family members. A cult. Casanova. Okay, by Gerald Levert. Someone name could be Gerald Levert. Lloyd. But I meant to say Joe. Joseph. Okay? A lot of you guys realize that the churches you went to, the churches you grew up, was nothing more but a cult. They knew it. They knew it. That's why they treated you the way they treated you, because they didn't want you to expose their secrets. Yeah. They were cults. Everybody was sleeping with everybody. Okay, that's how they got to the top. Like, why is it even like what the top of what? Did we forget what we supposed to be doing here? The top of what? Power. Control. Because they lack it in their natural life. It's free coochie and free ding dong for everybody. That's how they see it. That's why they all sick. Look, you unlocking new spiritual gifts. They can't control you anymore. That's why you're a problem. They can't control your light anymore. So now you're a problem. But as long as they can control your light, and as long as they can manifest off of your light, then everything is good. But once you start living off of, or making money off of your light, excuse me, first of all, it's my pain. As long as I was making profit and benefiting off my pain, everything was good. But the moment I start making money off of my pain, the moment that I start profiting off of my pain, that I experienced, the torture that I went through, it's a problem. You are like a new spiritual gift. Please, do not make me mad. Common sense. If anybody go profit off of my pain, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. Someone can have a Libra Venus hitting them heavy. It's hitting them heavy. Okay, an SUV could be very significant, so you can notice a SUV circling or watching you. Yeah, you're going to go to jail. Look, they could be putting DNA in your food. I keep telling y'all, man. I've been telling y'all for years. Stop eating and drinking after people. I don't give a damn. Well, I watch them cook the food and they wash their hands. Okay, did you read their mind? Because they sure was enchanting in that damn food they gave you. That's why you gained 30 pounds. Was you reading their mind? Did you really master your gifts? Did you read their mind? Because they sure was hoping that you gained 30 pounds. Every time you took a bite of that cheesecake, you lose money. Did you read their mind? Just because you watch them fix the food or pour your drink, if you're not reading their mind, stop eating and drinking from people. Because they'll touch your water and hope and pray that every time you take a sip, you lose money or you lose hair. Now you thin and you got to buy that damn oil off of TikTok. I'm just a messenger, though. You know, you're going to do what you do. You're going to do what you do. And I'm not here to judge nobody because I've been there and I've done that. Again, that's how I gained the wisdom. Because I had to experience it. I'm not telling you something that I haven't been through. I'm telling you what it is. Mentors, whole time I was praying. They weren't mentoring me. They was sucking me dry because they was a part of a cult. Binding me in the spirit. Every day I'm fighting off demons. I've been there, done that. That's why I know a demon feet when I see one. Okay? Secret getaway. Some of you guys, you about to be going on vacation real soon. Don't tell nobody nothing. Are they funding the vacation? The secret getaways. They gonna fund it. Okay, so if they're not funding this secret getaway, they don't need to know. You'll know after I come back and I post pictures. Where you go when I went? Why? So you could wish that I have a horrible time or my trip is canceled? No, I'm not going to give you nothing to wish on. All the thing you could do is think of the past. And I don't live there no more. It don't even exist. Okay, the weekend could be very significant. Okay. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. Look, I blamed you. You blame me for your choices. Even though I tried to warn you, you got to live and learn before your bridges burn. I tried to warn you before you burn your bridges with me. You didn't want to hear nothing I had to say. Matter of fact, you called me crazy. Now you trying to blame me because that shit backfired. I said, listen, my spiritual team is heavy hitters. I don't even know them all. And I don't want to know them all. I seen one and it scared me. I ain't want to see no more. Just do what you do. I'm going to honor you. And, I don't want to see no more. They got in their feelings. Oh, she worships the devil. Oh. First of all, the devil does not lead you to God. Like, y'all don't even know the definition. Like, what is we talking about? Last time I checked, the devil will lead you away with temptation, not push you to God. But hey, that's what they were saying, and people believed it because they were followers, not leaders. But yeah, they was going around blaming you, even though you didn't do anything wrong. You were minding your business. You were minding your business. A lot of you guys, you weren't even reaching out when you were going through whatever you're going through. Even if you're going through it now, you weren't reaching out to these people asking for help. But they made it their duty to be all up in your business, seeing what you were going through. Instead of helping you, they went around blaming you. Look, you could do a lot of things. And if you feel like you got to go and stunt on a sister, be my guest. But what you will not do is you will not stunt on me with my own energy. That's what you're not going to do. If you're going to stunt on me, baby, you're going to stunt on me with your own energy. And I'm going to make sure that I can't stop you for trying to, dog me out. But what you're not going to do is dog me out with my own energy. You not. I'm sorry. You just not. So we have wild thoughts, okay? Somebody in their feelings, okay? For some of you guys, this is called I want to X you up, okay? So for some of you guys, these exes and stuff that, we are about to go into Mercury retrograde. So they could be thinking about, get on my face. Yeah, I will continue. I will do cord cutting energies, okay, till it's time for me to go to the next dimension, okay? The heck? I'm not playing with y'all. Don't even come to me with that dumb stuff. Don't come to me with that. Look, that's what they wanted you to do. That's all it was. Struggle love. I'm not doing that. I don't have to. I don't even struggle loving me or anybody when I'm by myself. What makes you think I'm about to struggle love with you? I don't struggle when I'm by myself. I'm only struggling when I'm with you. No, I'd rather be by myself. It's nothing good, nice, or good looking about me being tied down to somebody who is low vibrational and ain't got not an ounce of sense and an ounce of stability. It's nothing good about that. I don't give a damn if you are a man. You're supposed to be a provider, but you keep forgetting that. And I don't want to hear all that other stuff, because if you want to take it back to the old days, we could take it back to the old days. But I guarantee you, baby, when I'm done with you, you're going to be in your feelings. Because we could take it back. Because even if we take it back, you could try to pinpoint all the things when it comes to a feminine. But when it comes to the man, you ain't none of them either. Half of you can't even get a bank card in your name. Can't get a car in your name. You can't even get a hotel in your name. So please, like I said, I could go get me a car, hotel, anything in my name. My shit damn near perfect. We're not going to go there. It's the same for you. If you are masculine. Because there's women out here that they don't got a pot to pee in. They can't cook. They can't pee. They don't even know how to wash. They can't do nothing. They just want to give you that infested coochie on the plate. Don't nobody want that. I'm a vegan anyway. So I don't want none of that. And it's going to get there. I know. I'm living proof. When I started my spiritual journey, I started with my credit. I will tell you one thing that absolutely worked for me, but consistency is key. Money affirmation does work. But you have to be consistent. And you cannot expect shit to change overnight. No. No. But with consistency, things can change. But whoever these people was, these was family members, always trying to hook you up with some type of narcissist or some type of gold digger. Somebody who was aimless. They didn't have no type of aim. They don't know where they see themselves in 2 years, 6 months from now. Because they wanted you to struggle. They wanted you to be insecure like them. I'm insecure when it comes to you. You're going to be insecure by yourself. I worked too damn hard to come out of being insecure. I grew up with low self-esteem. I grew up insecure. My first bully was my mother. Okay, so I worked hard to come out that insecurity. And I'm not about to let you or nobody else. Okay, if you have insecurity, I suggest that you go heal like I had to do. We got Don't Be Cruel by Bobby Brown. So someone name could be Bobby. The color brown could be very significant. Cleveland Browns could be very significant. And Aquarius could be very significant. Gray hair could be very significant. Somebody can have gray hair. Listen, embrace the wisdom. Embrace the wisdom. Because let me tell you something, baby. Okay. When I wear my natural hair, okay, my little stuff look like Storm. Alright? And let me tell you something. So many people never even got to a point in age to where they could even start. Again. Okay. That lets me know you got some type of wisdom, baby. Embrace every part of you. Own that. Because there's somebody out there who is jealous and envious of your gray hair. The fact that you have gray hair. You have hair. Whether it's A, B, C. Look, 2 best friends. Work with against. It could be two best friends. Your so-called best friends. Y'all been friends since daycare. They working against you. Whole nother group chat you know nothing about. They never liked you. Okay? Maybe you're beautiful. Maybe you just, some people just got the sauce. They just attracted. Maybe you attract the men. Maybe you attract the women. They got in their feelings. They always felt like sidekicks with you. What that got to do with me? I'll put you on. I don't even be wanting the ninjas. I'll be like go at it. When they see drinks, who drink them? Y'all, I let y'all drink. What's the issue? We all have fun. But because they're not center of attention and it's you, they got a problem. Girl, you better go practice in the mirror. I don't know what to tell you. But what I'm about to tell you is we got that. Now I know this song is not Ghostbusters song, but it's the Bobby Brown song, but it's off the soundtrack Ghostbusters. Okay, I don't know the name of the song. I've always called it the Ghostbusters songs, but I know that's not the original name of the song. Okay, but now God is on their ass. Everybody that worked up against you. I'm talking about everybody. And if it's children that worked up against you, they on your ass. And I'm going to tell you something when it pertains to children. Okay? Because some of us have adult children. You better be loud and you better be clear when it pertains to how you want God to call judgment. Especially if it pertains to like your children or people you have soft spots for. Okay? Because although they have to go through their judgment, it don't have to be harsh. Grace and mercy. You know, God gives us grace and mercy. Grace and mercy can be called upon your adult children if you see fit. But you just better make sure you're loud or clear, because don't be just saying, oh God, I call judgment on all my enemies and it's adult children. You know, but we don't know their situation. They could have been blackmailed to work against you. They could have been in their feelings that worked against you. We never know. They could be coerced to work against you. So make sure you're clear when it pertains to your judgment and your justice when it pertains to God. Because some of you guys are going to find out that it was adult children. How are you going to be able to handle that? Their other parent coerced them, or their grandparents, or their teacher. Maybe they was in a system and the system coerced to make it feel like you didn't love them, or whatever the case may be. You just make sure you're very clear, okay? This could be children that blamed you, adult children. Not knowing the whole time, y'all both was set up. They didn't want you to carry on and break generational curses. They didn't want you to have a positive, great relationship, especially if you are a mother, a single mother, and you had sons. Oh, man, from the moment you had him, they have been trying to tear y'all apart because they wanted that son to grow up and be a statistic like the rest of them and hate women. What Tupac said? The ladies going to make a race of babies who will hate the ladies. What did he say? They didn't want y'all to have that relationship. They wanted that mother and daughter rivalry to continue to go. I'm just saying. Somebody only wants you. They can have a mustache. Okay? But they could be insecure when it comes to you. Okay? So just know that. Some of you guys need to fast. Okay? This could be a construction worker that only wants you. Okay? You and everybody else. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. Oh, shit. I don't know who this brother is, but you a cold-blooded mother. Okay? You give me Cain vibes. Okay? It says who is your brother. So for some of you guys, yeah. Damn. Like, damn, bro. What I do? It was your brother, man. You gonna realize that your brother, like that. When it pertains to the resistance in your life, it was your brother doing this whole time. Fuck me wrong. It could be the stepbrother is what I'm hearing. For some of you guys, it could have been an adopted brother. Oh, shit. Trying to get you pregnant. Somebody trying to get you pregnant. It could be this person that only wants you. Don't try to sneak and get me pregnant, bro. Like, what is we on? That's why I ain't doing it to nobody. I don't trust y'all. I just don't. I get paranoid. I think too deep. I really do. I think, well, I'm Aquarius. That's all I do is think, and I need to stop. And it's like for every reason, it's like, okay. And then it's like a million reasons why. Hell no. Just, nope. No. Play with somebody else. Okay, this was in reverse. Let go of fear, change. So for a lot of you guys, thank you. You guys have let go of the fear, change. Okay, you could have taken that leap of faith. The letter O could be very significant. Like, I actually, like, you eat pork, they tell me, yeah, like, I want beef sausage. I don't want pork sausage. I don't eat pork. So I don't want no type of pork going into me at all. Okay? I want a beef sausage. Okay? Beef. Alright? Or shit, no meat, no beef, no chicken, no pork. I'm cool with that too. Okay? But I don't want no slime. Before y'all get into all pork is in everything. Okay, well, I don't want to look at it like that. Okay? I don't. Okay? It be little stuff like that. Is you crazy? I pay attention. You know? You talk bad about your baby mother and this, that, and to be honest with you, like, listen, I get it. We all go through stuff. We do. But if you constantly bashing your mother, your baby mother, just women, period, yeah, I already know you resentful, like you got mommy issues. I can't help you. I can't help you with that. I'm not going to. Okay? I've been through some stuff. But what a motherfucker can't tell you, they can never say, oh, all she did was talk about her ex. No. Matter of fact, a lot of times I walked away because they talk. It's like, damn, you talk about him more than I do. F you and him. Like, that was on that. Like, you and him. How about that? I'm going to block your dumb ass like I did him. Like, I don't like that. If I'm not talking, why is you talking? Obviously, I don't want the motherfucker to exist. What the fuck you doing? Like, obviously. They can never say that about me. Okay, like, oh, that, no. They'll ask me questions and it'll be broad. I'll let them know what happened. And no, I ain't never always put the blame. Okay, I partake it in my part. Okay, because some situation, it was me. Okay, I was the villain. I was the toxic one. I wasn't toxic enough. I'm just saying. Exactly. Told you it was a powerful shift. Okay, so someone could be nostalgic, thinking about you, memories. So if you, like, man, I ain't thought about so in a minute. It's because they're thinking about you, okay? And that's the sad thing about it, because when it pertains to these people that have to live and learn, they got so many beautiful memories when it pertains to you. But when you think about these people, it's a lot of messed up memories. You don't have beautiful memories. You really trying to search in your memory archive to find one. The only good memory is probably the day y'all met. It probably was down here the moment before that day, and that day only. They probably gaslit the hell out of you. You can't find no memories. No good ones, at least. But them, no. You know, you was the best thing that ever happened to them. You look at them as a lesson. A lesson. I've learned my lesson. The biggest lesson. Okay? That's how you see these people. Stuffed animals could be very significant. Okay? You could have just got a stuffed animal. Someone could be giving you a stuffed animal. Happy birthday to all the Cancers out there. Be mindful of people trying to come back in, give you roses, stuffed animals, perfume, cologne. I'll never forget. Ooh, excuse me. See what I mean? It was just so sunny outside. Now it's just look like it's about to storm. And I know for a fact, let me look to see. Because I know it says, it doesn't say it's supposed to rain. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Because they did me like that last time. Oh, shit. Why I keep doing that? See? Look. Keep saying 0. Oh, you probably can't see it. But all of it, you can't. It says 0% chance. It looks like it's about to storm outside. Like it did. I'm talking about storm. Trees was knocked down and everything. Okay? Knock my little thing off that they gotta come out and put the little thing back on the roof. Like, don't play with me. Anyways. Okay, Falcons could be very significant, okay? But y'all going through a powerful shift. So strange weather. Look. Run a test on you since you was a child. They knew you was gifted. They knew. And they knew you was gonna be a problem. They thought they contained you. What am I, silly putty? What you mean contain me? I'm not no fucking silly putty. What you mean contain me? Well, they thought they could contain you. They were wrong. Okay? They were wrong. Someone could be a pet lover. Oh, yeah, speaking of that. I'll never forget. That's what I'm about to tell y'all. Story time. I stopped accepting stuff. So, we used to be friends, just on and off, supposed to be best friends, on and off, right? So they came, they apologized, you know, I'm so sorry, this, They took accountability, which was hard for them to do. So I'm thinking, like, I see it's a breakthrough. That's what I thought. It's a breakthrough, because I never thought that I would see this person would apologize, right? So she like, you know, I got you something, this, that, and other. So she got me a little gift set, and it was perfume and lotion, y'all. And it smelled good. Like, she knew what I like. And I wore it because I'm thinking we cool and stuff. Everything good. You know, we back talking and stuff. I wasn't hanging out with her just yet, but we back talking. You know, it's effort. You know, I appreciate the effort. When I tell you my body was breaking out. As long as I was using that perfume and lotion, my face and my body was breaking out. And I'm just like, I'm not understanding because I didn't change my routine. God, like, throw it away. My God, it's a full bottle. What you mean? That was my favorite perfume. No! I'm using it. I'm talking about big. And it wasn't just like pimples. It was like under the skin. So you know if you try to pop it, it's going to leave some type of mark. You just got to let it come to the surface, but then it hurt. The second day, God, like, throw it away. But it was like more... So, you know, I threw it away. No, I was not glad and I was not happy when I threw it away. I'm just being honest. But I noticed instantly how my face and stuff was clearing up. And it made me sad. And I ain't gonna front. I shed a tear and I blocked her ass. I ain't talked to her since. Told her, don't bring your dumb ass back around these parts. I said just like that. Don't bring your dumb ass around these parts. I said it just like that. Don't. It hurt my feelings. Because they would gift you with stuff and it's cursed. I'm talking about my face breaking out. You would have thought Mother Nature, I was on Mother Nature every single day. That's the only time I break out. That's how I know she near. But it's like, dang. Because she was jealous and envious. She thought I was so pretty. She was pretty too. And I'm not just saying this because she was my friend. She really was pretty too. She didn't think that. And to be honest, when it's all said and done, if we don't think that, it don't matter how the world could tell us we're pretty. God could come down here himself and be like, you're beautiful. But if we don't feel that, it don't matter. We're going to move and operate how we feel about ourselves. And she did not see that. And unfortunately, because she did not see that, she operated in low vibration. She needed to heal that. Let's see what else. They got to live and learn. And you can't help in this time. You tried. You tried. You tried to warn them. You tried to help them. You can't help them this time. Yes, that's the whole point. Because as long as we're going against ourselves, they can energy harvest off of us. See, the good power will be going to waste if we were using it. And why not allow them to use it? You know what I'm saying? Like, let them use it. Fool, why would I let you use my power? What is wrong with you? So yes, the whole point, look outside yourself. Look everywhere else. Don't go within, even though God said to find the kingdom of God. And you have to look at the end. And everything else will be added. You know what add is? Unto you. But you got to find the kingdom first. But they tell you, no. Go out here. The kingdom is out here. Okay? Go in there. Go to that church. Do that. Do this. Do that. Hop on one foot. Hobbity hoobity high. Whatever else the hell they want you to do. Greetings, Fred. Like Freddie. That's what they want you to do. The letter S could be very significant. Look, hood God. They chose the approval of man and not the approval of God. So no, they did not get in the gates of heaven. They did not create heaven. They created hell on earth. So they would participate when it comes to the cleansing. That's what they wanted. They didn't create. They wanted to be a hood God, and that's exactly what they are. And yes, it is raining, y'all. Yes, it is. I don't know. What the heck? I guess this is a part of the funding? Like, is this why they don't know? Like, I don't know. Look, Everyone Falls in Love by Tanto Metro Devante. Okay, I'm hearing thundering too. So Shango energy. Look this song up. Look. Sweet nothing. Could be your brother. Could be these exes coming in during Mercury retrograde. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about us. We a power couple. No, the fuck we're not. We're not a power couple. It was just hot earlier. It was just hot earlier. It was. It was hot. And I saw it get a little windy, so I'm like, okay. I thought, I'm going to get off my little live and go sit in the sun. The sun done dipped. It's so ridiculous. Don't Walk Away. This is Don't Walk Away by Jade. Oh, damn, Jacqueline. I'm good on that. Air like that gives me an attitude. Like, I have an attitude for the whole day, because what we on? What we on, God? No, talk to me. Talk to me, God. Like, what is we on? Okay? But they regret rejecting you. Look, I'm telling you. High school, elementary. This could be high school kids, okay? Because that's what they are, kids and grown people body. Or you could have a child that's in high school, okay? You could work out of high school. New Mexico could be very significant, so it could be something about a high school in New Mexico. Look, you mad at me because you can't be you? What that got to do with me, though? I wasn't going to judge you either or. Listen, I'm not about to be in a room. I'm not about to hook you up with nobody. So I'm not going to judge you either way. Confirmation, like, that's not my business. So why is you mad at me because you can't be yourself? And maybe you should, reevaluate your circle if you can't be yourself. Because I'd rather be the damn circle. It's just me. I'd rather be the damn circle than to be around people that I cannot be myself. If I cannot be myself, I'm not going to be around you. That's just that on that. I don't care. I don't have to be around you. Just like you don't have to be around me. And if I can't be myself, I'm not about to be around you. Because I'm not about to shrink myself to make you feel good. You got to find somebody else. It ain't me. But someone could be into the same SDX. Just come out and be happy. Look, they hate that you're happy. You want me to be mad, sad? I'm not, though. I'm grateful and I'm honored. I'm alive. If I told you the stories, what I've overcame, you'll be happy too. I'm alive. My children are alive. They're healthy. Like, we've been through some stuff. They weren't just trying to attack me. They was attacking my children too. Trying to send a Pharaoh spirit against my sons. So, yeah, I am happy. You damn right I'm happy. I'm not where I want to be just yet, but I'm nowhere where I used to be. And one thing I know for sure and two things for certain is you hoes don't have control over me no more. So even if it's just that, I'm happy and I'm grateful. They hate that you're happy. Oh, well. That's why you wrinkled and old. That's why you're wrinkled and old. Because all you do is hate, 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 hate. Look, I'm just a messenger. Is that why you really mad? Because my predictions are coming true? Is that why you really mad? Because I'm telling the truth? You don't want Collective to know who they really are? You don't want Collective to know that you've been stealing and lying to them all this time? They know. They just need a confirmation. They just needed somebody who don't know them. I'm not in their house. I'm not in their business. They just need a confirmation. So I came along. No, you're not crazy. You're right on the money. They going to jail. They already in hell. But they going to jail. Some of them, you might be at their funeral. You might not. You will hear about it. Because the wage of sin is death. Greetings. Ooh, somebody bought you a ring. Okay. Whoever this person is that only wants you, they bought you a ring. But I choose you. You just got to use your discernment. Because this could be, and as a matter of fact, is this an ex? Because I ain't got time for that dumbass shit. I'm trying to come in gaslighting me. But I'm going to send you and that ring on about your way. Y'all going to have to get up out of here. Did it? Is this an ex? Hold on. Because it said 7 of Wands, yes. But If this is an ex, then this is an ex that you got blocked. Yes, this is somebody that you had a family with. So this could be a baby mama, baby daddy, somebody you was in a relationship with. Y'all could have talked about having a family, but you got them blocked right now. This is who bought you a ring. Keep that shit, bitch. Cincinnati could be very significant. I don't want that. I do not want that ring. You better take it back. Okay? Because you're going to need that money for your books because you're going to jail. Okay? So go on and take that ring back so you can save it to put it on your books because you're going to jail. Crooked deal. I told you. Trying to give me money a ring that you bought with dirty money? No. Nah. I don't want nothing you got. I don't want nothing. You can't say hi, bye, hello, goodbye, nothing. You're a crooked deal. You are the crooked deal. I don't trust you. Nope. You had the chance. You ruined it. See, the Bible says you're supposed to be like. You're supposed to be like Christ. You know what that means? That means I'm not him. So some days I'm going to be petty. Yeah. I'm supposed to be like him. I'm not him. I might not turn the other cheek. You might get punched in yours. I don't know. Look, new life. I'm telling you. We got something in common by Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. Okay, so Whitney was a Leo and Bobby was a Aquarius. So opposites attract. Okay. So you can literally be dealing with your opposite sign. I have not personally dealt with a Leo sun, but I've dealt with Leo risings. It's like Leos make their way, whether it's like moon or risings. You know. I like Leo risings though. I do. I like Leo risings. I ain't even gonna front. But y'all stepping into a new life. So someone could have said that. Someone could have compared y'all relationship to like Whitney and Bobby. Why would I want that? That's toxic. Look, scam. Crooked deal. I'm telling you, somebody about to go to jail. I'm telling you. They're going to try to get you caught up. I don't know how, but they're going to try to get you caught up so you can go down with them. Look, because they blaming you, so that now they're trying to figure out how they're going to get you a part of. They're already blaming you. So it's like, how can I get collective caught up in this? Like I said, for some of you guys, they could have bought you a ring with dirty money. I don't know. Try to give you some dirty money. I don't know. They just on some weird stuff. It's a scam, though. Look, we got Archangel Raphael in the building. So you could be seeing a lot of red. You could be seeing a lot of semi-trucks. So someone could be a semi-truck driver. Specifically a red semi-truck. Semi-trucks you could be seeing. Opera could be very significant. Orchestra could be very significant. His or her lights got cut off. So you come, first of all, you come to sweet talk me because you ain't got no lights. That's what I be talking about. And y'all be wondering why I got trust issues. You're not even being genuine and coming and gaslighting me. You only gaslight me because you ain't got no lights. They lights got cut off. Okay? Wow. It's bigger than the both of you. For some of you guys, it's bigger than the both of you. So if you mad at your kingdom spouse, y'all kingdom spouse, that's who I'm talking about. If you're upset, okay, we're human. All right, it's not going to be picture perfect. They going to make you mad, you going to make them mad. So if you're upset and you're not seeing eye to eye with your kingdom spouse, okay, just know Archangel Raphael is working on it. Someone's birthday could be January 15th. So it could be thundering and lightning. I wish it wasn't so bright so y'all could see the thing. Now when I go click on it, it's probably gonna say like, oh, rain 50%. Like, shut your dumb ass up. It's too late. We see the rain. We don't need you now. Look, another damn. How many spiritual upgrades you going through? Whoa, hold on. Hold on. Damn. You going through a heavy spiritual upgrade. Another spiritual upgrade. This upgrade, though, you're unlocking new gifts. Let me find out, is you causing it to rain over here? We're going to have some problems. Let me find out, is you causing it to rain over here? And we're going to have some problems. Okay? Somebody could be getting fired from their job. Maybe that's why their lights got cut off. Good. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to catch up. Y'all trying to compete. And y'all 7 years behind. Y'all 7 years behind. Not 7 months. 7 years. So that means by the time you do catch up, we gonna already be 7 years ahead. You will never be on Collective's level. And I'm not even trying to say this to be funny or petty, because I'll let you know when I'm being funny or petty. I'm saying this because this is just a reality of it. You're gonna constantly be behind. You have too much work to do. And the fact that you refuse to do the work, you will never catch up, so you will never be able to compete. Somebody could be in love with 2 people. No, you're not. You in love with one, because I'm not in the running. Who told you that? The kissing game, so someone wants to kiss you. I don't know where your lips been. I don't even know if you brushed them motherfuckers. And then you talking about you in love with 2 people? Because people be fake. They'll come on social media and they look so clean and so fresh, and they ain't washed their ass in 4 months. And no, you in love with 2 people. I'm telling you right now, go be with them. We got a like by guy. I don't like it. You can like all you want to. I don't. So go be with them. I'm telling you that right now. I'm not on none of that. Look, playing in your energy. So make sure you cleanse your energy. That's why you've got to live and learn. This is why. Playing in your energy. This is why. I was just talking about that. Stop eating pork. It came out, y'all. Some of you guys need to stop eating pork. I'm just a messenger. Thank you, Jacqueline. I'm just a messenger. It don't have to be all at once. My biggest thing was chorizos and bacon. And at the time I worked at Applebee's. And I was the mid cook, so I had to cook bacon every morning. You think that was my biggest hurdle. I cut slowly but surely. I cut everything out. I was showing God that I was making effort. You know, I started off with pork chops, even though that was the cheapest thing you could buy. Like, excuse me, I did. Like, God, you want me? This is cheap, so you want me to cut out pork? You gonna buy the expensive meat, guys? You gonna buy the expensive meat? That's how I felt. You want me to cut this out, but you know, it's cheap. God, like, yeah, and then you be dead. And it's like, you put it like that, you know. So then I went to ribs. I stopped eating pork ribs. Here and there, I eat beef ribs, you know. I ain't gonna front. Ain't nothing like a pork rib, though. It ain't, but hey, it's been years. And then I went on. I'm telling you, that bacon, boy, that bacon was killing me. And then I feel so bad, like I'm trying. But I realized that I was being hard on myself. Like, God, like, I just need to see effort. And God saw me slowly but surely cutting it out. And eventually I'll let bacon go. I just don't eat bacon. I tried the turkey and bacon. I'm not a fan. I've tried beef bacon, but please, I'm not about to. It literally costs an arm and a leg, and I'm not about to give you an arm and a leg for some beef bacon. I just do it out. Okay? But slowly, okay? But make the effort. I'm telling you. A lot of you guys, you feel like you're energized. Because, I don't know. I honestly did notice a change in my energy when I stopped eating pork. I was always sluggish. I was always tired. You know. I didn't want to do nothing. But whatever it is that God has asked you to do, make sure you're doing it. Write down your goals. That way you could cross them off when you achieve them. Write them down. Watch how they manifest. Watch how they manifest. I wouldn't tell you something that I don't know. Write your prayers down too. They manifest just like that. You speak it out, but also write it down. Visualization. Every time you turn around, look, you see that prayer. I tell you. It says, I don't chase, I attract. Exactly. That should be an affirmation. Exactly. If you are a visual, in my prayer closet, I will never forget. I actually just took, when I had cut my family off back in 2023, that's when I took the prayers down. But I did a 21-day fast back in April 2016. And it was 3 prayers that I wrote down. One of them was for me and my family. One of them was for my son, because at the time I was fighting him to get him out of the children's services system. This is when he was in children's services system, and he was in and out of jail. So I had a prayer for my son, and I had a prayer for my sister, because at the time she wanted a house. So I had a prayer for my sister, and I kept those 3 players. So it could be 3 players, but I kept those 3 prayers because I couldn't believe it. This is when I was transitioning to spirituality. So when I wrote those prayers down, and they actually came to pass, and they didn't just come to pass, it was quickly. It blew my mind. So when I would go in my prayer closet, and even if I cried and I complained, when I looked at those prayers, it was a constant reminder, like, it don't matter. Because in the end, like, I'm going to win. Like, look, this is true manifestation. So it does work. Okay, we got crows. Crows could be very significant, but I don't chase, I attract. That should definitely be an affirmation. Like, why are you so obsessed with collecting? Someone can have a voodoo doll. I keep telling y'all, that's my voodoo doll. That's my voodoo doll now. That's my voodoo doll. My ancestors took over. So if you thought that you trying to inflict any pain or whatever you did to this voodoo doll, like that magic was going to work, no. I keep telling you, that's why that voodoo doll be tap dancing on that damn dresser. For some of you, the voodoo doll tap dance on your head because y'all ain't got no dressers. You cursed yourself. You ain't going to be able to get rid of that voodoo doll. Your ass going to end up in a mental hospital. Because you're going to be running around screaming about some damn voodoo doll, and people going to be looking at you crazy. Ain't that what you wanted for collective? Didn't you want collective in a crazy hospital? Keep playing with them damn dolls. Somebody could be in your DM. Thank you for the follow. What you in my DM for? Or it don't go down in the DM. Thank you, Babyface. It says they never thought you would find out. Who told you that? I actually told you I find out everything. I was the original Catfish before the show Catfish came out. I literally find out everything. And if it wasn't, if it's not because I'm snooping around my dream, definitely gonna tell it. Exactly, Jacqueline. And my dream was definitely gonna tell it. So who told you I wasn't gonna find out? And if I dream it, oh, hands down, I don't. Now at this point, I know you're trying to play me for a fool, because there's nothing you can say that's going to convince me that my dreams ain't true. That's one thing you're not going to do. If I dream and I know you on some bullshit, and my ancestors on your ass. I just need a couple. Like, don't play with me. And I only be trying to have dreams like that. It says stop ignoring the signs on what to do. I'm telling y'all, some of you guys, stop smoking. Stop eating pork. Some of you guys, God wants you to stretch more or walk more. You know, God wants you to quit that job. Start looking for a different place. You know what it is, and God said it, stop ignoring. Some of you guys cut the family off. You ain't gonna have nobody. You got God. You got your ancestors. You got your spiritual team. That's who've been helping you. Haven't been your family. Your family is leeches. They only want in your life to know what's going on so they can constantly continue to try to block it. It wasn't your family helping you out. You were by yourself and your family was in your life. So what's the difference? Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate that. Just go and get them leeches, get them squares out your circle. Stop ignoring the signs on what to do. Oh, hold on. Because they playing in your energy. Cut them off. Because see, once you cut them off, that's when God can step in. But as long as you allow them in your energy, God not. Okay? SSI checks could be very significant. A sister could be involved. And speaking of that, vivid dreams. I'm telling you, you ain't going to tell me nothing. If my dreams tell me something, oh, it's on and popping. Vivid dreams. You could be a dreamer too. But back to this SSI check and the sister involved. For some of you guys, you're going to find out maybe someone crossed over and you were supposed to be receiving SSI checks for a certain amount of time. I don't know. Maybe they got Social Security and they crossed over and you're supposed to be getting some type of SSI checks. You're going to find out that a sister was involved, okay? And they could have rerouted or they could have been getting the SSI checks or somebody else, but this sister knows about it, but somebody else could be getting these checks, okay? I'm also hearing military, so maybe you're supposed to be receiving some type of check from the military because of this person. Like I said, maybe this person crossed over or is sick, but this sister is involved with having this money wired somewhere else. You could have dreamed about this. Oh, wow. See? They're going to jail. That's fraud. You stealing. You can't do that. Oh, yeah. Look, Navy Federal Credit Union. So some of you guys, you're supposed to be receiving some type of military money for somebody. Could be through the Navy Federal Credit Union, but somebody, it's like you're not getting the information, you're not getting the money is being passed out, but you're not getting it because somebody, sister is involved now. Somebody, got it rewired or however that works. They did something to where you're not getting it. They're going to go to jail. That's fraud. Okay? Good. Birds of a feather flock together. You're going to jail. And my predictions coming true. That card came out. So you busted. Maybe the sister is involved or she wants to be involved. Maybe she wants to be like an Eastern Star or a part of some sorority. Okay? You going to jail. Birds of a feather flock together. You got to live and learn. It's playing. It's playing on this DJ mix. This sister about to learn. Somebody could be cooking tacos. Yeah, you're the jackpot. I don't know what you got to do to try to figure that out, but something ain't right. But just knowing divine timing, everything is going to fall into your hands. Again, you don't chase, you attract. So everything that's meant for you to know is going to fall into your hands. And whoever the sister is and everybody else that's involved in this, like they're going down. You're the jackpot. Ooh, we got Emirates NBD. So this is the Emirates National Bank of Dubai. So someone has an offshore account. So maybe they taking this money that you're supposed to be receiving. They could be putting it into an offshore account. Or this could just be a separate, different offshore account. I don't know. But this account is in Dubai. Keep shining. I don't know if this person thinks that like they're about to move to Dubai and they think they're about to escape justice. No, it's not going to happen. These people's bank's account, they could be frozen or ceased. Someone might literally get stuck somewhere because their bank accounts is frozen. They can't get no money out of it. They can't use their cards. Living is the only way they're ever going to see. It's not your money. You're stealing somebody else's money. Like, you're not about to take a trip on my dime. Possibilities. Follow your dreams. Make up your mind. Believe in yourself. God said make up your mind and believe in yourself. You got this. You got this. You got a new life. You are going through a level up, okay? The energy can be intense because you're unlocking gifts and you're going through a spiritual upgrade. So everything could be intense. It could be just all happening all at once. Just meditate, ground yourself, breathe, okay? Oh, wow. Thrills. Continuous cycles. Bad decision. Addictions. Again, you can see this a mile away. They do the same thing over and over and over and over again. They got a thrill. They got a thrill out of doing this to you. Watching you squirm. I'm hearing watching you squirm and struggle. They want to watch you squirm and struggle. Now they squirming and struggling. Someone could like to fish. Like, I don't even know the word to describe this energy. It's like, to me, it's beyond evil. It is. To me, it's beyond evil. Like, this person is sick in the head, like, for real. Look, they paranoid because you know you're going to jail. Now they're trying to be cautious. Call themselves taking a break from social media. No, you scared because you know the feds watching your social media. You don't want to come outside because you know the feds watching you. You scared because you know you're going to jail. Oh, wow, Jacqueline. Look, I told you they could be isolating themselves. They scared. Oh, I'm the one doing that shit. I keep falling. Look, oh, wow. We got chaos and legal right behind it. Look at this. They know they about to go to jail. You can't run from this. Fraud. You stealing somebody else's money. You had somebody else's money wired someone else. So that means at one point in time, you had to forge some type of signature. You was stealing. Then they had the audacity to try to talk shit about collective like they broke. How are they broke when you stealing their money? You the broke one. You the one stealing. You stealing their money. They don't ask you for a dime. You going to jail. Hi, Dominique. This could be someone who could have had a love affair on you. You know, they could have cheated. And you was like, I'm out. Yeah, they mad. They always be like that. They always think they could go out and get better until they realize that person is way worse than you. Yeah. Now they wish they weren't complaining about this. Don't seem so bad now, does it? Yeah. You don't get better, bitch. Look, cutting ties. Someone could have did a cord cutting or needs to. Told you, you're free. Do you remember the time? I don't remember shit when it pertains about me and you. I remember you wasn't shit. I remember you were full of shit. And I remember you smelled like shit. Yep. They going to jail. Yeah, they was envious and jealous of you. Want to be me so bad, but you don't want to go through what I went through. You just want the gifts and the man, get out my face. Again, like I said, ain't nobody about to profit off of my pain but me, bitch. I'm not about to go through, barely made it out of this damn torture for somebody else to just bask in my glory. That's not happening. And I don't know who told you that it was happening, because I'm telling you it's not. And you're not about to make me feel bad because I stand up for myself. You should stand up for yourself too. The fuck? No, we're not doing that. I'm not. Sorry. I ain't sorry. Because they know in the end that will hurt you. And unfortunately, children become collateral damage. Especially in situations like that, usually one parent loves the children more. The children it wasn't like pure intention. It wasn't love. It was control on their part, man or female. So yeah, they are willing to hurt the children because they know in the end it will hurt you. Because again, it was an ulterior motive with the children. It was to control you. If you are masculine, constantly, money, you about to pay for everything or they're going to make your life live in hell. If you are a female, to sit your ass down, then they go dog you and embarrass you. Put your health at risk. Have you feeling so low about yourself. Yeah. That's what narcissists do. That's why one of the things I do admire about this new age, okay, is they do not have no problem with leaving the kids with the daddies. They said we not doing that. No. Oh, you got a problem? Well, you wanted the kids, you could keep the kids. Okay? Look, Longy, missing you. Let's talk reunion. No, I don't want to talk about reunion. Someone might want to take you to wine testing, like do like wine tasting. See what I mean? You want me to taste wine so I could be all, what, tipsy and shit, so you can come in with your sweet nothings in your lies, and I'll fall for it and I'll agree to it because I'm under influence. I'm not drinking nothing with you. I won't even drink my water around you. Look, clingy. I've changed, and now they're going to be all up under your ass because remember, they're insecure. Now they're going to be all up under your ass. No, stay where you at. Stay where you thought it was better. I don't care if it wasn't better. I don't care. I don't care. Stay where you thought it was better. Look, bankrupt. Bankrupt. I can't either because you don't have nothing to do. These is all exes, their relationship. You don't got nothing to do. These be the same people who still friends with all their exes. Like they don't know how to close the door. Like you know that person ain't shit. Heavy on the throat socket. You know they setting you up, but you still hang with them. You putting my life at risk. I don't trust you. I gotta go. I gotta go. You telling me that she ain't shit, right? And she this and she that and she this, she that, but that's your best friend now? Cause you know, like I said, they don't close the doors to their exes. All their exes, they friends, best friends. Man, get your dumb, stupid ass out my face. For real. It's over. I don't got time for that. Look, moving on. Thank you, next. Like, I don't got time for that. Like, who you talking to? No, seriously. I might look like I'm in my 20s. I'm not. So who is you talking to? We are too, we too old for this. I'm not playing those games with you. Look, obsessive lover. I'm telling you. And they ain't shit. I'm telling you. They low-key envious and jealous of you. They hate the fact that you're so secure with yourself. Even if you're not all the way, you still might have insecurities. But your energy, your aura, you come off confident. Very confident. Okay? And they hate that. They hate how you just draw attention. They ain't shit. They ain't got nothing. They're going bankrupt. They lights got cut off. Like, they don't got nothing going for themselves. But they're trying to run from karma. Let me get underneath Collective's umbrella. I don't got no umbrella for you. Not at all. Look, we got, wow. Oh my God. Okay. Well, damn. Show me how you really feel. So we have in the distance horizon. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. So we got message of concern, y'all. And then we got sudden wealth. Tell y'all. Somebody about to go to jail. We got wealthy man. Somebody about to become very wealthy. Okay. We got community. Okay. We got great fortune. All right. All these cards came out. All right. And then we got imprisonment. Okay. So first of all, like I said, y'all about to get some type of message. Okay. Someone, like I said, you supposed to be getting some type of money. Some type of money. It could be SSI. It could be military. Some type of money that you're supposed to be receiving because somebody crossed over. Okay. For some of you guys, you're going to realize like this. Somebody like years. 5 or more years, y'all. They have been receiving money. Like I said, they had to forge your signature at one point in time. Some high school classmates, the community, they knew about this. This is how they was able to pay like these hitmans and to pay these obsessive lovers that ain't shit. That's how they was able to pay them. They was using your money. They're about to go to jail. They're about to go to jail. Somebody's going to snitch. Y'all about to get some type of confirmation about some money. Someone's birthday could be November 26th. Okay? Someone could be born on the 13th. The 11th, someone could have a life path number 11. Okay, someone could be 39 years old, 36 years old, 29 years old, 26 years old could be very significant. They all going to jail. Damn. June 13th. Okay, then. Look at this. Yep, you're going to have to make some type of decision. You're going to have to make some type of choice. Okay? Could be a Capricorn because we got the Three of Pentacles. Somebody going to want to come in and work with you. Hell no. Don't fall for it. Yeah, it's like they're not going to tell you what's necessary going on. Like I said, they're going to come in and gaslight you. It's like they know, it's like they want you to go down too. They already blaming you, so it's like they come in, they be cool, they gaslight you, and you fall for it. They could be like, see, course, I told you. She said it was cool for me to forge the signature. I told you it was okay. She ain't said nothing. Like, we cool. I told you. It was just a misunderstanding. It's like they trying to set you up. No, fuck that. Uh-oh, I didn't even see this. Oh, I didn't even see this sticking out. Tower, yeah, don't do it. It's a trick. It's going to cause them to knock the crown off you. It may also cause someone to be evicted if they do this. So if they decide to work with someone, okay, it could cause them to lose their house. Don't. Yeah, you're going to be crying if you do this. This could be them. They could be worried because they know you know. I'm telling you, they're going to come in with their best suit on. I didn't know, and I was tricked, and I thought it was for the best, and I've been saving it. Ain't nobody touched the money, or whatever the case. They're lying. Look, it came out. They know you going to jail. Yeah. This could have happened when you was a teenager. You could be a fire sign. Someone could have a fire sign teenager. Or a fire sign young adult. How many cards is this? That's it. So we got the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Again, stop ignoring what you need to do. That's that Two of Swords. Stop ignoring what it is that you need to do. Stop trying to act like you got a blindfold on. Ooh, look behind that. We got Ace of Pentacles. Like, you know what you need to do to bring this Ace of Pentacles to fruition is what I'm hearing. Some sunflower seeds could be very significant. So we got the Gemini. Oh my God. So it could be a Gemini, but I meant to say we got the Lovers card. So someone could be a Gemini or Gemini season. Okay, we got the Five of Wands. I'm telling you, they fighting. They know. We got the Wheel of Fortune fighting over your shit. This could happen in Gemini season. Maybe a Gemini crossed over and left you something. But it's like they're fighting for they're fighting for your fortune. This is your fortune and they're fighting for it. Y'all going to jail. Then we got the Moon card. Yeah, you don't know this. You don't know this is going on. This has been going on for some years. You were supposed to receive something when you were 16 years old. When you were 18 years old. Yeah, someone could have passed away when you were 13 years old. We got death. Heavy on Scorpio energy. A Scorpio could have passed away and left you something. Scorpio season. They could have passed away in Scorpio season or Gemini season. A Leo could be very significant. This is so sad. I'm hearing over my dead body. So it's like that's how they feel, like I'll be dead before collective get this. That's how they feel. Well, your wish is God's command. You see, I told you the Grim Reaper ain't went nowhere. So your wish is God's command. Be careful what you wish for. It belongs to collective. So collective is going to receive it. There is nothing you can do about it. You're just going to have to live and learn. The sad part about it is a lot of people are going to live, but they won't be able to learn it because they're not going to be able to live through it. A lot of people are not going to be able to live through it. But for the wage of sin is death. This could be first name, last name, middle name. Take a resume, leave the rest. This is sad, honestly. It is. For what? You did all of this for what? To go down in history as a hater? Oh, okay. We got Percy in reverse. I mean, that's what you want. I mean, hey, who am I? Who am I? Okay, who am I? Oh, wow, Dominique. Both of y'all birthdays on the 13th. Anything else? Not a lot of days. They scared? I guess not. Let me see. Nope. We got Bundy. Yeah, that Dexter vibes did come out. Trust your ass. Uh-oh, hold on. Uh-oh, okay. We got Princess in reverse. Princess in reverse. We got Snooki. Tommy. Roland. Bianchi. We got Larry in reverse. BJ in reverse. We got Cleo in reverse. Destiny in reverse. All of them was operating in that soft note. We got Lyson. Terrell. What is this? Xavier in reverse. Vita in reverse. Omar in reverse. We got Jada in reverse. Jemiah in reverse. Jemiah in reverse. Charlene in reverse. Charlene in reverse. We got Coco. We got Rihanna. We got Jay. Oh my God. We got Kathy. And we got Emma in reverse. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for the likes, the shares. Thank you to all the new followers. Thank you guys for the gifts. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be on later on. Okay. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll come on later on and do like at the end some free yes or no questions. I love you guys. And may you guys experience a miracle. Man, let me off.